Alright, testing. Gotta make sure. Whoa, look at that. Alright, we got stream elements up. I'm checking it out on my phone. Stream manager. Cool. Okay, I gotta check to see if the mic is working. I'm gonna watch. That is not it. Man, it has been a while. Alright. So we do have that going. I gotta check stream player. What? I don't know what that means. Pretty sure I know who the viewer is. Pretty sure I know who the viewer is. I certainly hope that's what it is. We can actually launch the game. Because I have no idea if things would break if I launched this and then decided to go out and do all of that fun stuff. Oh, look at that. There's a share. Oh. Thank you for the follow. It's Mushroom! Hey, Mushroom, how's it going? There, hold up. I gotta... Listen, it's been a while, and I'm not that good at streaming anyways, regardless. So I just gotta do... Here, we'll do normal. You're at Why are you at school? Okay. That is not the right question. Why are you watching me while you're at school? You should not be doing that. You should be paying attention in class. Hey, it's Z. I was not aware that you would be here so late. Here. I'm pretty sure this is the right keybind. Oh, you're on break. Okay. Are you ready? Is it working? I have to do this all on my phone because I don't have a second monitor right now. That's actually kind of cool. I know that Photoshop can do a bunch of stuff, but hearing more about it is always really nice. Yeah, Z, why are you up at 4 in the morning? You should go to sleep. Here. Is this working? I don't know if it's working. Ooh. screenshots on how it looks. I would actually be interested in like checking that just in like a curiosity standpoint. Sleep is where your body like recuperates and recovers so you can be up for the next 16 to 20 hours to however long. Okay, is my stream it should be displaying the actual game. Is it doing that? It should the game should be showing up. Oh, man, y'all are not helping very much. Is the game is the game on the screen? Let me here. I know this one is starting soon. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. That one's starting soon. That one's be right back. Okay, so one is the okay. Then it was displaying. All right. Um, those school, work, and gym are like all things that you need sleep for. Z. You- I mean, I know I was like gonna be aiming for like the insomniacs with my new streaming schedule, but like I wasn't expecting you to show up so quickly. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have not played this game very much, so I thought it would be nice and chill. The game was up? What do you even mean by that? But I thought that this would be nice and chill for people trying to relax, like the insomniacs. Um, and also, it's something that I want to play more of, so this is the perfect excuse to do so. Come on. Fair right. Fair right. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I I have no idea how that's done, Shroomy, but it is cool to see it. Oh, that's not something I can mine. Ferrite dust, ferrite dust, ferrite dust. That's a plant. Those are just rocks. Where? I forgot. Extract ferrite dust by shooting small rocks. You mean like those small rocks over there that I can't actually mine? You're lying to me, game. So how long have you been learning how to Photoshop, Shroomy? Analyze. I can't analyze currently. It. I would expect it to be kind of laggy. Um, since not only because you're on your phone, but also because I'm like halfway across the globe from you, so I do not expect there to be flawless streaming. Copy paste, copy to a point where there isn't acne. 70% opacity. That's like opacity is like how solid something is, right? There's like opaque and translucent is the opposite, right? That's actually really cool. Wait, Photoshop is a major? I thought it would have been under like I don't know, computer engineering, designing, graphics design for media. Okay, okay. I thought Photoshop would have been a full 4 year course, and that was the major. That's what you get on your bachelor's degree when they mail your diploma to you. It says, "Congratulations, you've graduated in Photoshop," and it has like the little trademark up in the corner. I wouldn't pay for 4 years of school to have that, but it would be funny to have. Right now it's quarter after 5, like 5:13 p.m. for me. Like I got off work an hour ago. Education's free? Can't relate. I can't relate. Except I get paid to be in education right now, baby. Because I'm a teacher. We're gonna spend the entire freaking hour and a half long stream just looking for this damn ferret dust. Because I can't. Oh, look at that ferret dust. Give it to me. I remember that you weren't American or Canadian. I just didn't know you were European specifically. I also didn't know that education was free over in Europe. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's not. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. Very nice. I was I was like mining sodium just a little bit earlier while I was trying to find the ferrite dust. How much carbon do I need? Process in a refiner. I know about that. The Czech Republic. Ah, okay. So then what time is it for you right now? I know that when Pickle does his streams, it's like pretty pretty late, I think, for you. A lot of people agree with you. It's 9 a.m. So I am what, 8 hours ahead of you? And then 15 hours ahead of where I'm from in America. And then for Z, I'm 13 hours ahead. And you shouldn't be up. You should be going to sleep, Z. Collect sodium. That's Na. What's it telling me to collect sodium or carbon? I am so bad with this kind of stuff because I just constantly am distracted. Your lady will be mad. That's such a polite way. I like that. I like saying my lady. You're such a gentleman, see. What's the point of not to rage bait? Maybe I should have read the rest of that before I decided to compliment you. I have a calming voice. Hell yeah. That's what I go for. Especially after a day of talking. Because that's what the lesson was today, was I talked a lot. Actually, I didn't talk more than I have. But I think I have I think I talked a little bit more than I usually do for that grade. My husband, my boyfriend, or my man. Well, I don't say anything because you should be able to discern why. But yes, the calming voice thing, that was the whole like shebang I was gonna go for was calming games. I have a calming voice. Thank you again for the compliment. I did not really know I had a calming voice. Would you prefer for him to not call you his girl? I don't know if this violates TOS. I haven't read up on it. But I also don't think they're gonna go after someone like me. Just a widow old me. What kind of monsters do you have, Z? If you say regular, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ban you because regular monsters are the only unacceptable answer. Pensive emoji. That's what that's called. That I always see it as like disappointed. It is disappointed face, but it's just you laughing. Okay, okay, okay. Reach the marked signal. I didn't even look at what we were doing. I was just heading towards the signal because ooh shiny is like the entire it is a very large basis of my personality in the games that I play. Like Terraria, which Z knows. He knows I get distracted all the time, and I barely even stream Terraria. Arling Day. How does she feel about that? Arling Day is amazing. That's really nice with your boyfriend just showing up. Like it's always nice to hear stories about that. Especially when people have sort of given up on it, on like finding a partner. Where? Let me look at my multi-tool. There we are. Boink. There we go. And someday I might have my own story, but I haven't really given up on it, so I can't really have that story. Doctor Monster? Ooh, you do have Terraria. Nice, nice. Yeah, that was Terraria was like the very first game that I decided to stream, and then after I beat classic mode, I swapped over to what was it? The Sekiro for like a tiny bit plus Subnautica. I did Subnautica for a little bit, and then I was doing Alien Isolation. And I should pick that back up again, but I need to get back into the groove of things. Mango? Which grape? I've never heard of which grape. Is it? Are those like two separate monsters? A mango monster and a which grape monster? I wish there were a way for me to bring the freaking the chat more on my phone because it is a very small portion of my screen. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. That's great that she likes it. Even if she weren't, I think it'd be funny to keep doing it because, like you said, what's the point if not to rage bait? Gave up on romance. Grunge really rejected me. Hey, nice. I did not beat Sekiro Z. I didn't get close to beating it. I played it for like 2 or 3 streams and then was like, I'm done with this for now. I'm gonna play something else. And lo and behold, we are now playing No Man's Sky. I'm so glad that we can't actually finish this game because obviously I would drop it eventually anyways. Because I hop between games like a frog. Valorant and League. I played League for a little bit back in, I think, high school. A Pulse Engine model, damn. Investigate the crashed ship. Oh, you. I don't think I've ever played Valorant. But I'm glad I don't play League anymore. I've realized throughout the years I can't really do not multiplayer games. I can't really do competitive multiplayer games because I get very competitive, but then I also don't spend a lot of time in each competitive game, so I lose pretty frequently, and then it just makes me angry. And what I don't, I don't like being angry. I don't like being an angry boy. Two different monsters. Okay. And I forgot to comment on the relationship story. Oh my god. Oh, there's two people and I'm struggling to keep up. It is a very nice story, though. Shroomy. I'm glad that that has happened. That you. Oh, what's the right way to say it? That you were able to experience that, and that you are now in a happy relationship. That's good. I like that. That's a good way to say it. Your only consistent game is Valorant. My only consistent games are like daily games. Like Wordle or Project Sekai or Star Rail. I play HSR a little bit. I swear there's one more daily game. Pokemon Go. I play Pokemon Go on my way to work because it takes 40 minutes to get to my school. What the hell was I doing? Investigate, repair starship damage. Okay, okay. I need pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly. Okay. Hold up. Ugh. I'm also um recovering very slightly from a cold that I had last week, so I will have a tiny bit of a cough. Okay, okay. I'm gonna catch up on chat because I've just been ranting without actually seeing anything. Okay, two different monsters. Mango and grape would be a crazy combo, though. I would be interested in trying that if I learn dieting and staying away from caffeine. League is also a daily thing. Wow. I have no idea. If you say anything about Valorant other than it has guns, I'm not going to understand. And League, I know Jinx. I know what's his name, Jin, who like always shoots four and like he's obsessed with the number four. I used to play him when I played League. And yes, Shroomy, I do have Outlast Trials. I don't think I'll be streaming that like Pickle, though. I am not brave like him. I will probably mess something up. And I don't know, it would be fun to stream. It would be really fun to stream. But I'm also not the. I don't really like changing my name to advertise to people while I play, I guess. Because, the right way to not shell out, but to like show people that you are a streamer and that you are streaming. Like with Dead by Daylight, when you had to change your Steam name, so it would be like da 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 dot ttv, and then people would know you're streaming, and then they stop by, and then that's how Pickle would get a lot of followers, and how a lot of other people would get their following, and yada yada yada. But since I don't really enjoy doing that, I don't get as much of a following, which I'm fine with. I'm totally fine with. But yes, I do have Outlast Trials. That is the ultimate answer to your question. Cookies. What kind of cookies? And yes, I do play Project Sekai and HSR. I absolutely love rhythm games. Um, yeah, that's about it. HSR was, I think, a game that I initially started to like bond with some friends that I had, and then it just sort of like I keep playing it, but not as intensively. I need to play through the current chapter. Like I'm almost caught up. You mean Rappa? I think I was playing while Rappa had her initial debut, her initial banner. I don't have her. Um, oh wait, no. The reason I got into Star Rail was because I saw Sparkle's trailer and was obsessed and was like, I need to play this game so I can have Sparkle on my team. And now she's relevant again. So let's go. Which group in Project Sekai is your favorite though? Because for me, ah, there's a lot. I don't know. I like More Jump's story. I like N25's story. I like Vivid Bad Squad's music. I like Wonderland Showtime, like the each of the troop members. Like Emu is really fun. She's really funny. Um there we go. There we go. I'm finally catching up. I'm finally catching up to stream. Well, you can skip one and two of Outlast Z. You can skip straight into Trials because that's just a fun game. It's like Dead by Daylight where the first few hours you're absolutely terrified and it can still be stressful, but otherwise it's just fun. I do want to play more of it. Where do I get a hermetic seal? I need to learn how to build. Oh, I do have. Where did I get dihydrogen? Um, Pure ferrite. I believe I get pure ferrite from a what's it called? A refiner. So I can't really do anything with that right now. Unless I look at that. We are making progress while we play and we talk. It's very slow and grueling, but we are making progress. 264% break effect? I think that's a little bit overkill. No, wait, break effect. That might be a little bit overkill. Don't Fight the Music? Isn't Don't Fight the Music one of the songs that doesn't even have lyrics to it? I don't want to touch that. That gives me bad feelings. There we go. You didn't like the story of two? You know, I've played like maybe half an hour of two. I don't remember what it's about, other than your wife crashes. Your wife and you are like checking out this. You're in a helicopter and you're checking out a society, I think, and they like shoot the helicopter down, and then you're stuck in this Outlast village. That's basically all that I remember. Oh, Trials is the prequel. That's actually really interesting. I did not know that there was actual like lore continuation. I thought Outlast Trials was sort of its own game. Uh, where do I go? Where do I go? I need to go to the store to get a fucking second monitor so I can actually do shit. But there's also like no room on my desk because I live in a tiny ass studio apartment. Oh yeah. I know. Don't Fight the Music is hard. I think expert is 29 and master is like what 33 or 34. I have full cleared it on expert. I know that much. I've played the game a little too much. What the hell was I looking for? Uh, how do I make the hermetic seal? Oh wait, I was looking for ferrite dust so that I could make a metal plate so that I can make a portable refiner. Look at that. I have my thoughts. I have my ducks in a row for about 30 seconds, and then it's going to be gone. I did not know the first one was an insane asylum. I do remember the second one, like, what had, like, signs pointing that it was a religion. So, are you going to end up playing Trials at all, or is that just sort of a is that sort of a wash at this point? Listen, I know most people have two monitors. I used to have two monitors and then I moved across the fucking globe and I did not want to put it in my suitcase. And now that I'm here, I kind of have no room for it. I mean, I could probably figure something out, but that would take more brain power than I have. Ooh, carbon nanotubes. Cool. Well, I don't have carbon nanotubes. I think you need like carbon for that. Press F to operate. Ho ho ho. You know, it's funny that I say I haven't played much of this game. I've played like 13 hours, which is a decent amount. Uh, goat dioxide, cobalt dioxide, copper, copper dioxide, cobalt. There's no ferrite dust anywhere. We're so screwed. We're gonna die out in the cold. Oh, I live in Japan. A vertical monitor? I do not want to mess with the walls in my apartment, man. That is just not something I want to deal with. Yeah, it always sucks when you want to play a game, but you also have like promised to play it with someone else, and you obviously don't want to have way more experience by the time you start playing with them. So it is unfortunate, but I do understand. And you're a good man, Z. Oh my god, look at that. It's stream elements. Look at those exclamation points. There's only one. I only put in one exclamation point. I don't really like using exclamation points, fun fact. Unless it's like for a bit. But I always feel like I don't convey enough energy in my texting to like use exclamation points. Usually if I wanted to do something like that, I would use like all capital letters. But if I don't use whatever, if I don't use exclamation points, then it might sound like I'm just deadpan and I'm not fun. And you could argue that I'm not fun and that I am deadpan, but I also don't want to come across that way to new people. Lone Shark. The, wait, Trials is crashing for her? Does she not have like a good computer at all? Also, what do you know why your stomach is hurting, Shroomy? Oh hell yeah! We love getting complimented from professors. Oh, I should probably scan ferrite dust dihydrogen. Yeah, I'm not good at doing those aren't emojis. Those are just emojis. Um, I don't know the actual like term for those. Yeah, I'm not good at that stuff. I have as much artistic ability as probably a crab. I only use emojis when I'm being ironic or doing it for a bit, which is what tends to happen when I am being ironic. Lone Shark is crashing for her? Uh, I have no idea what Lone Shark is. I've never heard of that game. I'm also very close to dying. I need sodium. What in the hell? What? Is there something down here? What? Oh, it's just dioxide. It's weird that it does that. I don't want to see the squares. I just want to see where my sodium is. Oh my god. That like really filled up the screen. Oh, hello, monk. How are you? Yellow plant. It's normal? Is that a new update at least? Because I do not remember it doing that when I played solo like a few months ago. I just remember I would always use the scanner to find them. It's been doing that for years. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like I am still kind of new to the game. I think I was one of the people, um, like one of my high school friends, first bought it when it came out, or bought it when it first came out. Wow. I also don't think I'm gonna be able to get into that plant. That's annoying. And I remember playing it a little bit. I think maybe on PlayStation, but we all know the story of No Man's Sky, where the launch did not have things that were promised in the trailer, and so people got mad, and so the developer has just been shelling out free DLC for years since then. If it's been mined before, it does that. I know. I know my thermal protection is falling. I'm trying. I'm doing my best with my very fragmented attention span. We were out here originally to find freaking ferrite dust so that I can make a damn portable refiner. Okay, we're gonna head back over to where the starship is so that I can put the refiner down so that we can actually use it. Thermal protection falling. Dredge. That just reminds me of Dead by Daylight, and I haven't played in years. I don't even remember. Oh, you guys are talking about Lone Shark. Okay, 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 okay. Also, I totally forgot. Well, welcome, welcome, monk. Hope you are having a nice time zone, morning, evening, night. I don't know. Whatever it is, hope you're having a great existence right now. And thanks for stopping by. I also hope my mic isn't too bad. I have no idea if it picks up from my earbuds or from the laptop. Dredge and Lone Shark are two different games. Why are you hopping around subjects so quickly? I can't keep up. Whoop, that's not the right thing. Fuel. We need bourbon. And then we need Fahrenheit dust. I need. Oh, wait. How much do I need? I need. Let's go with 100, just to be safe. Well, the mic is fine. That is crazy. I have no professional mic. Like I said, I don't even know where my mic is picked up from. All right, and then we can get into here so we can warm up. And hermetic seal. How do I make a hermetic seal? I have no idea. Isn't that just for the it's for the pulse engine? So I should just be doing this. And then it'll probably take me to find tritium? Where did I find this? I got a rocket. Why are you beeping at me? See, you need to be going to sleep. I know it's quarter to 5 in the morning for you right now. I don't know when school and work is for you, but you should probably get at least a little bit of sleep. Salvage planetary chart from Distress Beacon Cache. So right now, your existence ain't happy and wrinkles and close your eyes. That makes it sound like you're like thinking about death and the inevitability of like becoming old. And you're just like, no, no, it can't happen. I won't let it happen to me. Ooh, planetary chart. Why do I need the pulse engines to fly? I just thought I needed the takeoff, the thrusters. Whatever. Yeah, Z, sleep is for the weak, as in WEEK, as in Monday through Sunday. You should be doing it every day. Your spelling is getting worse. I don't think you're making a strong case. It's fine. I'm not gonna die from the cold, I don't think. Oh yeah, I have some wrinkles, I think like on my forehead. I squint and I scowl too much. I got a little bit of forehead wrinkles. Can you Photoshop my wrinkles out of my daily life? I don't actually care that much. Technology recharged. Oh, I saw just for a tiny bit, fraction of a second. 44 minutes, 44 seconds with 4 viewers. It's like the peak of the stream. It's a madman rambling and failing to keep pace with the conversation. This movie was always shit. It's hilarious that that is like one of the sentences that is completely correct. Like There are no incorrect words in that sentence, which is exactly what I just said. Oh man. Ah, my mining beam. Mining beam ran out. I need carbon and sodium and more carbon and more sodium and a blizzard. I don't have any shelter. I'm pretty sure boltcaster. No, that's a weapon, and that's not a weapon. I don't have the terrain modifier yet. You know, it's funny. I've had people say that I look like a baby because I shave twice a week. Because for some reason, my facial hair is all gross. And I was gross in high school and shaved it like once every 3 weeks. And I looked disgusting. So now I shave twice a week and I am very clean shaven. And people back home say I have baby face. And people here say that I look mature, but in a good way. I have no, I don't know why. It's because I'm American and the only foreigner for miles around. Except I'm not. I have a lot of other language teachers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not a lot of sodium left. Nah, that's fine. No period is just non-standard English. It doesn't matter. I used to be like really uppity when I first joined social media about like placing periods at the end of my sentences and all of that. And I used to correct people on their spelling and their grammar. I used to be that kind of person. And now I am a lot more calm. And sometimes I'll point it out if it's funny. But I generally keep to myself nowadays. Oh, look at this. Carbon. The thing that keeps me alive. Maybe I should have been mining it all along. Well, I am not a good sample size to base your baby face off of because I am horrible. It's not carbon, it's sodium that I need. Oh, why am I so dumb? Why do I keep messing this up? Anyways, I'm not the greatest judge for that because I suck at telling what age people are. I always have been. Your cheeks are funny. Are you sure you don't have funny cheeks? And I think I have kind of chubby cheeks too. I have no idea. I don't know what really classifies as chubby cheeks and not chubby cheeks. I hope that means you're dying from like laughter and not that your stomach hurts so much that you feel like you're dying. How long does your break last, anyways? Hooray! Was that the blueprint or just a full on hermetic seal? Hell yeah. I've noticed that I kind of tend to play a lot of sci-fi games. Like I played Alien and I played Subnautica and now I'm playing No Man's Sky. And I swear those are like the only three sci-fi games in my library. I have been playing Final Fantasy 16 recently. I originally I played it like when it first came out because you know 15 came out back in what 2014 or something like that. So it was a very long time before they released another mainline game. So I was very excited to try it out, and then I felt like the combat was super lackluster, and so I stopped playing. And then I recently started playing it again with the mindset of it's more of like a movie and less of a game, and I am enjoying it a lot more. Like the combat is still basic, but I find it a little bit more fun. Um, there are cutscenes constantly. It's great that you don't care about what people say that you look like. I have hit like the halfway point about that, where I still want to improve how my body looks, but I'm also not super like upset when my kids call me fat. Kids as in students. By the way, I don't actually have kids. What do I look like? Isn't this what I look like in my other game? I don't know. Why am I in third person now? I don't. How do I? How do I change this back? How did I mess this up? Uh, I don't think it's gonna be in display. I think it's gonna be in general. It's not in there. Controls. I could look at remap. Could see what's in there. Oh, you're working now? Cool, cool, cool. I like when you are able to hit a point where you can still work and be productive, but also like watch something on the side or listen to something on the side. Unfortunately, teaching doesn't really give you that option. I'm just gonna teach while I watch YouTube. Don't mind me, guys. What did I push? How do I go back to first person? Um, Z, I've seen your Discord profile, and I think you're like around 18. I think you turn 18 this year, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, what's important is that you're healthy. I am not the healthiest, which is why I want to change. I'm currently dieting. I want to lose some weight. Uh, did I swap to third person? What the hell did I do? It's not in any of this. Was it? No, I am going. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. This was never. This was never in first person. Why did I think it was? I'm not using a controller, monk. I'm using. I'm using a keyboard. I'm just. I'm losing it. I don't know why, but I see. I'm going crazy. It's X. Recharge, summon, vehicles, utilities. I don't think it's going to be in utilities. Access bait box. Was I? I did not skip the 2018 in your name, okay? I just was distracted. I I don't remember if I was playing in first person or third person. I swear it was third. Thank you, Monk, though, for the help. The this is the kind of game. Okay, I was very much not in first person. I figured it out just from doing that jetpack. I just got like super hyper focused on how I looked, and then my brain sort of short circuited, and I started second guessing myself. What else was I gonna say? Yes, No Man's Sky is kind of like the game. It gets you set up, and then it just sort of lets you go off on your own, and it does not explain controls very well, which is fine. Not Not every game needs to have this sort of hand holding for every single part of the game. It's just I am not always the smartest. So I will struggle with controls. You're not good at photoshopping objects. Well, I mean, if you're working in media, wouldn't wouldn't like a good part of that be like people and helping people out? Skinner's recharging. I should probably go get more sodium, but if I keep doing that, then I'll keep getting distracted. Ships! Ships! Look at that! Wow! My starship's out of range. And I have the stuff to fix it. I should probably go back and do that. Ooh, nanites. We like nanites. Because that is currency. No, Z, I wouldn't tell them that I stream. They do not need to know that I have this as a hobby, even though they would never understand because none of them. One of them speaks fluent English, and that's because she was an iPad baby and watched Californian YouTube channels since she was a baby. So she is fluent, and it's a little scary. It's also cool. No, they're not babies. They are elementary school students. I teach elementary from third grade to sixth grade. Would that be third to sixth year? Is that how Europeans do it? I've always done it as grade. Exosuit. More for magazines. I didn't. It's really obvious when you think about it, but I didn't. I would not have assumed that Photoshop is used for magazines. But mm, now that I think about it, yeah, it's pretty obvious that they would. So you can see how semi-normal conversation looks? No, because as soon as I mess up and I say fuck, they will latch onto that and then I'll hear nothing but that at school and I'll be like, why do you even remember that? I said like 10,000 words on that stream. Why do you know that one specifically? And then they'll go, I don't understand. And then I'll be like, I don't understand because I don't speak Japanese well enough. But also, they do not need to know my private life. So that is another reason why I have not told them. I'd be happy to recommend them English YouTube channels though, like Small Ant, not Markiplier, because Markiplier plays some pretty adult games. Um, John Stone does Pokemon. I watch a lot of gaming YouTubers. That's like almost the only thing that I watch, actually. That's the only people I'd be able to to recommend is just gamers. How tall am I? I am 180 centimeters exact. I did do a like a self-introduction lesson when I first got here, and at the end I sort of let the questions at I let the students ask me questions, and one of them, I think a few of them have asked actually, like one or two classes, the students asked if I watched YouTube and like what YouTubers I watched, And I was able to tell them about small ant, like, and I like wrote it down on the board. And I'm like, good luck, good luck understanding what they say. 175. I'm taller than you. Ha. You, that is actually kind of decently tall though, Shroomy. Like, I don't know how tall the average Czech citizen is. Um, I think I remember that you saying way long ago in the past that you're a woman. So yeah, 175 for a female is pretty tall. And like I said, I don't know how tall the average person in the Czech Republic is. But yes, 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 you are tall. You are tall. Even if you were male, 175 is pretty tall. That's like what is that in freedom units, Z? That's a 5'8", 5'9". Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Traveled a lot. Do these achievements carry on, like carry over from other games? 177, not bad, not bad. Yeah, 180 is like right in that spot in between 5'10" and 5'11". Like I remember going to I remember going to the doctors a few years ago, like three different times for three separate checkups for when I went and studied abroad in Japan. And like one of them told me I was 6 foot, another one told me I was 5'10", another one told me I was 5'11". I I don't know how they all got different measurements, but I just decided to split the middle. And now I just say I'm 180 centimeters. It's you versus your gender identity. Yeah, get back in the ring. Fight him. It's round two. I don't know what kind of point I'm making with fighting. 5'8", not bad, not bad. So 177 has got to be 5'9", then. Or like right below. No, it can't be right below 5'10". That's like a comfortable 5'9". You are so cool. Look at that. We were able to repair the ship before the stream ended. Yay! Actual progress. It's like I just wanted to rush through the tutorial in like a stream or two. I don't think that's gonna happen with how this has been going. I think it's gonna take a very long time to do this because I'm just gonna get distracted all the time. Pick it up using that. Oh, and it gives me the carbon back. Hooray! I totally forgot if they actually did that or not. And I need more sodium. Hey, 510, not bad. Yeah, Monk, I remember when I first played this game, it took me like 8 hours to get through, just to get to like, I don't think the first space station, but like the very big station where you can actually connect with other players. Just because I kept getting distracted. I feel like I definitely could have done it in a much shorter amount of time. I was just like, oh look, a knowledge stone. Oh look, here's an asteroid, not belt, but like an asteroid field where I can get a bunch of silver and gold that I can sell. I don't know, Shroomy. How much longer of how much longer do you have in class? 3 hours though. Holy shit. That is also because I didn't know what I was doing correct, and I am still struggling. It always takes me a few hours to actually like get controls down to where it's like comfortable. And this game, especially because like Z is that, and then eh, like I always do escape to back out when it's supposed to be like right click or tab. I think it's right click. Yeah, right click is to close. But then X brings up the all this other stuff, recharge equipment. I totally forgot that was the thing. Summon vehicles, utilities. And then you have like the scanner, which is C, and then the up close scanner, which is F, and like there's so much. It's not really a whole lot. Definitely compared to like other games, I just still struggle with it because I'm dumb. There's 6 hours each day. You're only halfway. Sorry, Streamy, I can't really save you from the wrinkles. I can't even get to that. I don't have the terrain modifier. And I hit escape to back out of the menu again. Hooray! What the hell did I do? Cool. I can't I can't get to this though. You have no energy? What do you mean drink nothing? It's the save beacon is the exact same hotkey as holding E to tag. So I thought that if I were to hold it again, it would untag instead of placing a beacon. Ooh, a floating crystal. I wonder if I have enough mining power to actually mine through those, because I know those either give like a lot of really good blueprints or they give a lot of really good like selling um, materials, I guess. I have no energy drink. I am, man, I'm struggling. Sick answers among the stars. But I wanna go over to the crystals. I wanna go over to whatever. It's fine. It's just crying on the inside. Wait, you could shoot the item in the ground? You know, Z, I read calorie dense, and for a split second I thought it said carbon dense. I'm like, that. I don't know why you were bringing up carbon when we're talking about eating uranium, but okay. You can use your ship to shoot that item that's in the ground and make it spawn in your ship's inventory. For the nav data and Corvette parts. See, nav data sounds like something I should know. Corvette parts, I do not know. Dude, what? Ooh. Ooh! Yeah, see, look at this. And now I can go mining. Silver, silver. Oh, X. Coming transmission. Source. I feel like I'm gonna hit something. Please identify yourself. I'm gonna identify myself. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. I hope it's a tropical planet where I don't need to worry about my My shield's going down. See, I could spend like 2 hours in here just mining. Why did I make that a thing? Eat your arm soon? I don't think your arm's gonna give you much energy, and it'll make your class harder because you won't have an extra hand to do computer stuff with. Oh, 2 billion per gram? Dang, yeah, yeah, yeah. We're dirty bulking. Dirty bulking into the immediate heavy cut because you're just gonna die and then all of you everything on your body's gonna decompose. But hey, I guess that's one way to lose weight. But also a way to lose muscle. And that's not the goal. Ugh. Eh, I hate when people talk about just like random hookups. It just it's a very not touchy, but it is a subject that I get bothered about. Are you able to like put in earbuds and listen to stuff, or are you already doing that? Are you here to mine as well? I'm gonna end up doing this for the rest of the stream. I can't be doing this. I can't be doing this. I discovered John J38. Maybe I should stay here. John! You didn't see, but I just saluted the planet. I feel like being young doesn't necessarily excuse it, but that's just my own sort of belief system? Would that be the right word? I don't know why it's showing up on the hotbar like that, but then it's telling me to go over it. Oh, I'm just dumb. You don't need to use aw. It's Twitch. We're not TikTok. You can say dumbass. It's fine. Uranium into a bit. Yeah, where do you who's your dealer? Your uranium dealer. I don't think I can get to uranium yet. I'm sure I can eventually. I just don't think it can happen now. Very nice, very nice. Also, I believe your dealer moved away. That is mighty unfortunate. Plants are sort of like hella illegal in Japan, so I'm glad that I don't really smoke anything in the first place. Find metal fingers? Were those rocks in that asteroid field that were like black instead of the like the regular brownish grayish? Like they were more black? You make your own uranium. Yeah, I make it in a lab. Do you still say you make it in a lab, or do you keep it? Do you cook it in a lab? All right, all right. Land with E. I forget all the time. If I land right on the quest objective, I'm gonna be upset. Generous, frequent. New planetary record. Most perfect. What does most perfect mean? Does that mean it has the perfect living conditions and it's not like metal fingers show up as gold and they initially say curious deposits? And did these happen? Do they happen on planet or up in space? I don't know why you say up in space when there's not really any general direction in space, but you know what I mean. It's random on planets and moons. Okay, okay. And I'm guessing you can see it with the I don't want to target sweep mode. You could do it with the analysis mode, I'm guessing. Oh, wait, yeah, 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 metal fingers, metal fingers. I've totally seen that before. Look at this. Look at all my neurons firing in my brain. You're gonna see. You mean the wrinkles? You're gonna see the wrinkles and acne in your nightmares. You know, it's funny. Whenever I go on a like really harsh diet, and by harsh I mean like I cut out all sugar. I basically only eat when I need to. I don't snack at all. Whenever I do stuff like that, I like regularly have dreams where I eat or like I'll pig out on food. It's crazy. This way. A time traveler gave you this box that makes a lot really easily. So we're working with magic. It's magic uranium, huh? Is it still like is it still deadly then? If it's from a time traveler? Look at this! I found a house! I'm gonna live in this house. I'm not really, because it's way too small. But units. Units received! What a unit! Oh yes, I forgot to I forgot to confirm with you, Monk, that it is the scanner. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's the yeah, it is the gold. It is the gold that you were talking about. The like double stars. That's what it looks like to me. The Sentinel. Whenever those show up, I always get super distracted by the knowledge stones because I love getting like the language, and I'm like I need to be fluent. I need to understand every single word that they say, and then I go off on an expedition for 3 hours by accident. I should be reading this, decoding 16, 16, 16. Entry number 4925C. No fuel in Gzk. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to Gzk. Underground. Gzk. Deploy to base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. That's what it is, terrain manipulator. What did I keep calling it? I don't think it was manipulator. Refuse to look at people now. Weren't you saying I could send you pictures and you would you would Photoshop the acne and wrinkles out? It's just funny because I don't ever take pictures of myself anyways. Base computer, chromatic metal, terrain manipulator, carbon nanotubes. I can make carbon nanotubes. Tubes. Where did I get that dihydrogen jelly? Because I sure as hell did not make it. No, I know you can make more. Yes. Not you. You. Look at that! I can manipulate the terrain now. Chromatic metal. If I remember. Viscous fluids? What do the fluids make? I'm not. What does this make? I want to see what it makes. Just refinery output? A hopper? Huh. Interesting. Um, Ferrite dust. Nice. Oxygen makes carbon. The time travel game powers 2 that makes me immune to radiation. You can use the radiation to make portals. I feel like it's less of a bit and more just a lore that you're making with another streamer. Can this carbon? Just regular ass carbon? What did I need? Chromatic metal. I needed chromatic metal. Pure ferrite. Magnetized ferrite. Oh, forgot how to make this. It's not sodium, is it? Okay, good. Refine nitrous oxide in the refiner for greater charge. Nitrous oxide. I don't think I have that. Not gonna lie. Copper. I don't have any copper. Thank you, though. Ooh, a hypercluster. Look at how much that sells for. And I can crack them open. Here, where's my ship? My ship's all the way back there. I think I want to make a base here. So I don't know if I told you thank you already, Monk. But if I have not, thank you for reminding me what it is. Even though it probably. Oh, yeah, copper. Wouldn't you know? And now I have no launch thruster. Because I need launch fuel. How do I make launch fuel again? Metal plating and dihydrogen. It's easy enough. Boink. And I want to. Yes. Quick transfer. Pulse engine module. Yes. Yeah. An extremely powerful upgrade. 16% fuel efficiency? Oh my god. Dang, that's good. Sorry, Shroomy. I don't think I have the funds or the time or the vacation to be able to fly over and throw a chair at you. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. No, that sounds familiar. I don't know what I use this for. Just gonna... There we go. Copper. Okay, is that the closest one? There's a knowledge stone. Oh, there's so much. I wanna. Can I? Can I just? Hey, let's go to that one. That's 1,000 units away. I actually don't know what the unit they use for this. I don't know what the U means. A 3 hour break? I mean, you had 3 more hours of class, so you can't count that as a 3 hour break from life. Refine viscous fluid into living slime to make into runaway mold and then into nanites? As in, like, you refine each of these just over and over and over again, and then you eventually get nanites? Because that's crazy. Oh, damn. That's easy money. Easy money. I feel the same way, Z. I mean, like, I walk 40 minutes one way to my school 4 times a week. I actually really enjoy the walk there. Unless it's like raining or if it's really windy, because then it's cold. Crazy game mechanics. But they don't really tell me. They don't tell me. It's not that. It's not that. Oh my god. It's not Q. It's G, and it says it. It says it. This gold looks way too yellow. Whoa, this copper looks way too yellow to be copper. It looks like gold. That's what I meant to say. I don't want to construct a portable refiner. I already have one. How much? I do not have a lot of copper. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Hazardous flora. Bird. Other bird. Armored clam. I know you can get pearls from those, and those you can sell. Woo! Knowledge stones. You have blisters on your feet? That sounds like you need new shoes. Yes. Viking, Viking, Viking. Oh. As two large aliens locked in combat, eventually one triumphs, leaving their victim to bleed to death. With the last of their strength, the vanquished alien gestures towards me. I'm gonna leave. I don't want this knowledge. The name Viking. Is it Viking? Like Viking, except without the G at the end, monk? I don't know if you know how each of the races are pronounced, but the name Viking floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. I learned the word for interloper. Well, hot dang. Hot diggity dang. Thank you. I'll take that. You do, but you're broke? Why? How are you broke? Oh, I need an advanced mining laser. Okay. Ross from Friday? Fridays? Oh, from How I Met Your Mother, right? No, from Friends. Okay, that's what you meant. Ross. That's not even the name. That's not even the name of the main character in How I Met Your Mother. Ted. That's what it was. You should not put me on a game show. They would give me a certificate that says shittiest Jeopardy player in existence. Please get out of the studio. And I would frame it. I would frame that. Interloper sounds like a slur. I mean, I guess anything can sound like a slur depending on how you say it. I mean, of course, there are certain ones that will be slurs no matter how you say it. But we're not going to get into that. Yes, you're very funny. I don't know if those are uh behavior afraid, which means they should not attack me. Yeah, I know you said I know you changed it to friends. I also have not seen Friends. I was just correcting myself. Hey, nanites. I was correcting myself and saying that is not the main character. The main character of How I Met Your Mother was Ted. Ted Mosby, I think is what it was. I don't know why. My brother told me that the ending to that series was crap, and then I ended up watching it so that I just could end up agreeing with him. And uh, newsflash, I ended up agreeing with him. It was dumb. Uh, what do I life support? Hey, I have tritium. Tritium? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of sitcoms. I've watched a few seasons of Big Bang Theory. Watched all of How I Met Your Mother. Um, have I watched anything else? I have no idea. Four toasts were not enough. As in, like, breakfast? The food is not that or bread is not that nutritionally heavy. It's grains. And Z would know the words better than I do, but it ain't got no protein. It ain't got no. It's carbs. It's carbs. Four slices of toast and four more slices of toast. I don't even have a toaster, so I couldn't even make toast. It just have to be regular ass bread. And it's just carbs. That's all that bread is. I have no idea how much that is in like any other currency. I've learned the Viking word for that doesn't sound like a slur. That one sounds like a cheer, like a victory cheer. Oh, it's barely $2. Maybe I should read the rest of the damn message before I start commenting about it. Barely $2. I mean, in Japan, you could get something with that. $2 would be like what, 300 yen? And then with 300 yen, you could get. I don't think you could get a sandwich. Well, you could. It just depends on the kind of sandwich. Like you wouldn't be able to get chicken and teriyaki. I don't think you'd be able to get any of the cutlets. You could get onigiri though. I gotta change my stream elements. It's being too frequent now. I actually have people who are talking, and one of them should be going to bed. Whose username starts with the last letter of the alphabet. Hint, hint. I'm talking to you, Z. Go to bed. Fucking. It's almost. It's almost what, 6 in the morning? I would be awake. I would be awake at this time. I wake up at 5:40. You get one whole food. A plate of fried chicken noodles. Ooh. I mean, I mean, at least it's at least it's good for losing weight and maintaining weight loss. That's not the best thing to say, but like you gotta try to stay positive. There it is. Copper. And I need 30 of it. I remember that. So we're gonna make 30 exactly, because I'm weird. You're trying to recover. Recover from what? No, see. Oh my god, go to bed. I should honestly be ending stream here soon anyways. I was only aiming for like an hour and a half per. Only refine what you need and nothing more. That is sound advice, monk. And thank you for it. Base computer! That's what I needed it for. I'm gonna I'm gonna put it. Yeah, where should I put it? I'm gonna put it right here. Feels like there should be. Yes, here we go. Save and chart. Okay, and then we will register the land as my own. I don't like how this is placed. Can I? Whoops. Oh, pick that up, and I'm gonna think this would be the correct way to put it. Why is it? Why is it being weird? Why am I being so weird about this? Which way does it open? Maybe where the arrow is pointing down? Mayhaps? Screw it is good enough. I'm done. I'm done with this. Listen, see, there are plans to stay consistent with streaming again, okay? This isn't a one and done. I plan on streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays at roughly the same time, which is not a good thing to say now that I think about it, because then you're just gonna stay up late. You're gonna stay up late. Last edited by I May Be Stupid. Do we want to name this base something specific? Oh, entry follows. Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans while need to back soon. Extract the plans. Look at that, I can build a base. Ooh. Look at how fancy that looks. I'm just going to be building a box. All right. Do we want to name this something specific? Our very first rename it. No, I can't that the whole time. Name it is stupid. I may be stupid. Base is stupid. Well, Shumi, yours is a little more acceptable because I start at 9 in the morning for you. I do not start at 9 in the morning for Z. I start way earlier. Earlier in this context is correct. Yes. I'm gonna name it Is Stupid. All right. And I think that is a good stopping point. We got a decent amount of stuff done. We got a base made, and we got our ship started, and yeah, we have a very clear objective for our next starting point of the stream next time. My brain went haywire, which is a common occurrence. If I remember correctly, this is the hotkey to go to. Yeah, 4 in the morning. See, stop. Your game was last saved 26 seconds ago. I'm gonna lose all 26 seconds of my progress. That is not the right one. It's 3. It's 3. Yeah, exactly. That is the point. Stop. You should not have a reason to stay up. You should go to bed. I have other stuff that I want to do, okay? This is a good stopping point. I've told you I have plans for later. Oh, I think Monk left. If you haven't left, Monk, thank you for stopping by and for hanging out. I should be back in on Thursday, so in 2 days, at about the same time. Um, this is kind of the stream schedule that I want to keep up right now. Ho, ho, ho. I have no idea if this is loud or not. Oh, it's loud. That got loud. Hooray! Super fun is always the goal. But yeah, stream goal is twice a week, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe an extra day like Friday or Saturday if I'm feeling spicy, but that's not plans with a lady. No, I'm playing Final Fantasy 16. I want to play more of it, okay? I'm invested in the story and the characters. So I'm going to be playing that for the rest of the night because I go to bed in like 2 hours. Because I have work tomorrow, and then work Thursday, and then work Friday, and I won't be able to play on Friday because I have a meeting on Friday, and I will more than likely be out for the rest of the day on that day. So, once again, see y'all Thursday. Thank you for stopping by, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.